Welcome back, everybody. This is the Tricky Bricky podcast, hashtag number 2. My old mate was just there having a little wash. We're live in 3, 2, and 1. Here he comes. Oi, oi. How the hell are we all, ladies and gentlemen? I hope we're really good. I hope we're really good. Let's get this party started the way we like it. Yes.
Telling me to dance, taking a chance. Telling me to dance, taking a chance. Telling me to dance, taking a chance.
Bricky experience. Oh yeah, love it. We're gonna have such a great night tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be a banger. The one I've been promising you. Let's have it. Yes. Winding it up. Come on! We're on the Fosters tonight, oi oi. Telling me to dance, taking a chance. Telling me to dance, taking a chance. Oh, behave. Lovely old job. I'm getting the hang of it now. He's getting the hang of it now, ladies and gentlemen. Watch out, the Tricky's going to be doing some amazing things. Oh, yeah. But until he does some amazing things, we need to get a couple more beers in me, don't we? Liven me up a little bit more. Let's get this one on. This is Pretty People. No, it's not. We've just had Pretty People, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get this one. Isn't it funny? I'm sure we'll get that one as well. Remember when you said that's the one. Together now until forever. This is Not Like Them. DJ Mason, let's go.
Like all the others fight and hurt each other. Not us, not us. But we let each other down, 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 down. Yeah, we let each other down, 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 down. But we let each other down, 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 down. Yeah, we let each other down, 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 down. This shouldn't be us. Why can't it be us when we call them? We weren't supposed to break up. It's too late to make up to what my heart wants. This should not be us, not be us, not be us. This should not be us, not be us, not be
What a beauty that is. Look at that.
that we were better than all of the others.
So does everyone love everything about it so far?
Said we would let things come.
Be honest, hit it up in the comments. And if you haven't already, hit that thumbs up. Yeah!
Not us. But we let each other down, 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 down. Yeah, we let each other down, 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 down. But we let each other down, 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 down. Yeah, we let each other down, 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 down.
What's all that racket going on? You're watching the Tricky Bricky Experience. Boom. Oh, behave.
This shouldn't be us. Why can't it be us when we caught them? We weren't supposed to break up. It's too late to make up to what my heart wants. This should not be us, not be us, not be us. This should not be us, not be us, not be us.
Let's go! Get them hands up in the air. You know you love it. Hold tight. The louder you scream, the faster we go. Come on, girls, scream. Oh, I love this record. The old shoe polish brush. This is a Tricky Bricky podcast, something different, hopefully, to what you've ever seen. Damn, that's good. I like myself some nice frothy beverage. Oh, oaky dokie. I'm Dr. Hibbert. So, Bart, it appears you've snapped your femur. Yeah, Homer, he snapped his femur, yeah. Yeah, Homer. Hey, homie. Nah, not doing The Simpsons tonight. It's not going, is it? It's not going well. So, everyone, hit up in the comments. What are you liking so far about the Podcaster Pro? Are you enjoying the, No, not you, no. You. The Boo Box. Yes. You're watching the Tricky Bricky Experience. Oh my word, how unprofessional. Lovely old job. I've got them all on there now. Food. F-O-O-D. Not the FOD. F-O-D-D. Oh, matron. There's all sorts in there now. I'll tell you, it's quite funny. And there's only more to come. Wait till I get some really good ones going on there. Some really, really, really good ones. Until then, let's get Somebody to You. Hope you enjoy this one. It's a bit of a housey vibe tonight. But then again, it is a bricklaying show-ish. Let's get on this. Boom! I'll tell you what, the Tricky's putting them out of the bag tonight. Tune after tune. And of course, the copyright issues have been resolved. Not with the night cam, but with the music for sure. Yes! I'm quite literally dancing around the studio. Oh, matron. He's got his marigolds on, look out. Marigolds out. Squirt, squirt. Oh. I'm so hot right now. Roll on the summer, you lovely people. Beer gardens, cocktails, Pimm's, lemonade. Lord up with them fruity ciders. Oh, I've got one in the fridge. Yo, Trickiest Brickies is here. Little change of the cap. I like a little change of the cap every now and then. They get warm, don't they? Especially when you're indoors. I've got a radiator right next to me. It's quite warm in here. Saying that I've got a hoodie on as well. That might have something to do with it. Now, listen, ladies and gentlemen, I've got a little announcement to make. As I always said, I was going to shave my beard off on my birthday. But it doesn't look like it's going to happen tonight, does it? Not tonight, sorry. It doesn't look like it's going to happen on a live now. Whoa. So that's a bit of a nightmare, isn't it? But, ladies and gentlemen, have no fear, because the Tricky Bricky is going to do it live on a podcast for everyone. So that'll be better, won't it? I'm gonna come out like a brand new man, like a prince, like a genie out of a lamp. Hello, my beautiful Aladdin. What would your wonderful wish be? I will grant you 3 wishes. 1, 2, 3. Okay then. That was a bit odd. But it was worth a round of applause. As we were looking through the undergrowth, we seemed to have found ourselves a ground worker in the middle of the field, digging a hole where a hole doesn't need to be dug. Sometimes the ground worker can be seen foraging around the canteen area and asking for a spare rollie. Oh man, I got some wicked effects going on now, and ladies and gentlemen, I'm starting to think I'm really. I've lost something. I've lost it. No, I haven't. It's right in my hand. What am I even doing? The tricky bricky's going mad, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you what. While we're waiting, I'm going to go get myself another beverage. I can't leave you without a little tune going and a little reminiscence of when I was doing a live. This is how quick I can change my costume. Ready? Close your eyes. Look at that. Change your hoodie, close your eyes. He's changed it back to grey again. Oh yeah. You're not out, you're out. Oh, I love doing this, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Every season lives outside of status. Let's get you a little bit of sunshine to match this track. How about a bit of Thailand? Let's do it. Let's do Thailand. And this tune is going out to the one and only, the follower, Mr. Fireblaster. I hope you enjoy this one, bro. Lovely old job. spinning the globe there, look. Yeah, oh, yeah, look. That's the PP Islands, ladies and gentlemen. Just go through them caves, and that's where the beach was filmed. There, through that little gap. Just round to the right there, that is where Maya Bay. And see that little gap there? See the little tiny little gap? That's where you get through on a little rope bridge. But you're not allowed to go there anymore, ladies and gentlemen. They've stopped you going onto Maya Bay, believe it or not. There's this massive thing. Luckily, the tricky bricky, dignified as I am, and you know I've got a bit of punch when it comes to getting things that I want. When I went over there, I spoke to a very, very, very kind, very obviously very poor fisherman geezer who had a longboat. Oh, I got stuck to my foot. And yeah, I spoke to a fisherman geezer with a longboat, and he said, "I take you to Maya Bay. I take you to Maya Bay for 1,500 baht," which was about 35, 40 quid. You got early morning, early, for you get man come for boat so much. I was like, oh, okay. So early doors, we got over there. I went up, I think got up about 5 in the morning. Got down, literally had to walk down from my little like cabin. I had a little cabin, which was looking over Maya Bay. Over there's 2 islands in PP. There's PP Don and PP Lee. PP Lee is where Maya Bay is. PP Don is the main island, which got tragically destroyed during the there was the tsunami, weren't there? And it got, I mean, the middle part of the island. If you were to look down at the island from the top, it looks like a big dumbbell. It's a big island, like a mountainy bit, and then it goes right the way down, really narrow, and then it goes big mountain on the other side, and all the stuff is in the middle, in that low bit in the middle, all the restaurants and that, and it's easier because it's easier to build on the low flat ground than it is up in the mountains, isn't it? So they've got all their stuff there, all their hotels, and of course, when the tsunami came, it just went straight across the middle of the dumbbell, straight over the handle, woof, and washed the hell out of it, totally destroyed it. But it's all back to normal now. But when I was over there, they got over it and stuff. But they were charging you to go on the island and all these different little things for the clean up and all that stuff. But I managed to get over there and got onto PP. I got onto PP Lee, onto Maya Bay, and then the second time I went there, I got over there again. Like I was saying, I spoke to you weren't allowed over there then. And the fisherman dude, he took me over there. I was like, woohoo! Well, lucky mate, got right in there. I was swimming around in the ocean, beautiful clear water there. But it was all due to human devastation that they closed it in the first place. So many tourists were going there, and it is one of the most beautiful places on the earth. And it was just getting filled with plastic bottles and just human in general, really. What humans do to things, we colonise it and we take over, don't we? I suppose that's the thing of being the leader, not the leader as such. No, I said that wrong. More being the criminal race, I suppose. You know, the master race on the planet, the human being. We've evolved more than anyone else. And I'll tell you something of what I did have here. It was really interesting, and it was from my cousin Malcolm. Hopefully you're watching tonight, Malcolm. Big up, Malcolm at HSQEI or IHSQSE. Yeah, I'll put a link in the description for that. But Malcolm's channel, he does health and safety. But Malcolm was telling me about why we became the most primitive race or the breed as such. Why haven't lions? Why haven't monkeys? Why haven't all these other things evolved like us? And it was all down to how Malcolm was telling me, and I actually quite agree with him. It was really interesting to listen to this. It was because when we used to forage, obviously, for seed and that, for food, when we for the older, where is it?
Food. FOOD.
So when we were foraging for that, obviously we go and pick up loads of grain and all that lot. And they realised that where this stuff was growing that they could eat, they were picking it all and they were bringing it back. And when some of it dropped, it started growing. And they realised, why are we walking all the way across all these miles to these fields where we put it, we can grow it ourselves, where we spread it. So then they started realising that the people who got it started saying, they've got food, we haven't. What are you going to give me for that? And that's how it started, the whole thing of evolution. What are you going to give me for that grain? I'll give you some women, I'll give you some cattle, I'll give you some water, blah blah blah. And that is how the whole monetisation system ever began, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that's what my cousin Malcolm told me anyway. But it does sound very feasible, doesn't it? And I actually probably agree with it, because I can't figure out how else monetisation would have started. Maybe selling, I don't know, food's got to be a massive factor back in them days, isn't it? Surely, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, I'm going to let you think about that. Have a little deep think about that. And while you're thinking about that, I'm going to put you on a little tune to keep you all moist. What's this one?
Lovely old job.
It's a laugh a minute on here, isn't it? You never know what to expect next, do you? The old tricky bricky. I've got some videos in the archive that I don't think many people have seen. I only know that because I haven't had many views. Let's get you on one from the olden days. Let's take you back, way back. Right. How about? Alright, do you want to see this one? This is me and Sire from the Tricky Brickies. Yeah, this is me and Sire back in the day. This is one. This is from the end of last summer. Managed to get a little garden wall job. I do love a garden wall, don't I? We'll get this little bad boy on. But yeah, we had to take down a fence and replace it. So, last jar of porcupines over this one. And yeah, have a little look. Oh, look at the old intro, look. Wow. The old intro. There we go, Garden Wall project, ladies and gentlemen. That old fence, look. Oh, God. Ivy all up it. It's all brick wall there, and then suddenly fence, and then it goes on the... Look at it, it's on the piss. It doesn't line up with the garage. See? How are you supposed to get a car in there with a fence is like jimmy the cross like that? Oh, no. So Tricky Bricky sorted that right out. Tricky Bricky said, we're going to have to square that up. We're going to parallel a little nib off of that garage there at 90 degrees so you can get your car in there. There's the delivery, ladies and gentlemen. The fence is down. The skipper's arrived. There's Silas on the phone. Love it. I should put some audio with this, but it's going to be echoey, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to continue talking my way through it. I might put some music on in the background, a bit quieter. Maybe we'll get a little something like not that. No, I've got Furfix up the wall. That's my wall starter, so that's all good. What we got here? Don't see Tricky with profile that much, do you? If anyone wants a gate, little tip for you guys out there, I know most of you know this, but if you're doing big walls, big full height walls, don't use your 1200 level. Start off when you do your up to 600 worth of bricks, use a 600. Up to 1200, use a 1200. After that, use a big one. It keeps it a lot truer. When the bubble's higher, it's truer. Trust me, I'm a bricky. That's why I got my long level up there to the right hand side. Wow, what a beautiful start. Look at that. Don't that look corny? Not bad for LBCs, ladies and gentlemen. The London Brick Company, notorious for being hard to lay. Luckily, where that fence was before, there used to be a brick wall there. And as there was a brick wall there before, they took the brick wall down so the geezer who owned the house could build a boat in his back garden, and he couldn't get it out, so he had to knock the wall down. He then couldn't afford to replace the wall with a wall. He just put up a cheap fence. So when the boat has been built and the boat is now gone and in the water, the wall had to be replaced. So the footing was already in, so he didn't have to mess around. All we had to do was cut the posts off flush and go straight over the top. How lucky was that? There you go, you can see how side's done there, look. Tied it in there, we just put a straight joint up there. But it is between two properties. clean as a whistle, the old tricky. Look. Whoop, whoop. Nice. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, nice little bit of a tricky bricky wall there, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? That got quite a lot of views. That was one of my best viewers until I got another one. Yeah, look at that. I wish I could put the volume on here. Cause it's funny, so I was getting some messed up phone calls off of like, you know, oh look, the old Merc there, door open. I don't care. Look, I'll leave it there like I've abandoned it. Yeah, so I was getting nuisance phone calls. Watch the episode, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's called, what's the name of it? Let's have a look. Oh, it's called Bricklaying Garden Wall Project. There you go, in brackets. 6 months old, and it's yeah, so it's one of my first. It's had 7,000 views. Well, surely we can get it up to 10,000. But yeah, so I was getting nuisance phone calls off of one of these telesales companies, and he gives them a load of stick on the phone. It's quite funny. And I'm there at the moment, like laying my bricks, and Si's on the phone to him now. I'm going, who the fuck? Who's that? Who's that on the phone, Mush? He's going, I can't believe it. They keep ringing me. They're ringing my missus. They don't. Oh, some days, 5, 10 calls. Wankers. Oh, it's absolutely brilliant. I love it. I love Si. He's a brilliant guy. Simon Whiting, ladies and gentlemen. One of the tricky brickies. The originals. Right, let's get this party moving a little bit further, shall we, with the Jakarta Bonsai. This is one from a few of the videos. You might have seen this or heard this one before. There, look, the old wall's done, look. Not a bad job for a cripple and a pretender. Haha. Lovely old job. Hit that subscribe. There he is, my old mate Beetlejuice. I love that old intro. Look at that. I've got the billionaire hat on. Where is that billionaire hat? We'll have to have a look for that. Oh wow, the beautiful, a collection from the east of England. The Ring of Death, I hate that. Look at that. That's the mud flats in Mersey. I'm going to leave you to enjoy this one while I go for a quick pee-pee. Aha! Do you know what? I just went into a little world of thought there when I was watching that. It took me back a little way, and I was having a little think about stuff from back a while ago, and I was sort of thinking to myself, isn't it really, really like strange that this is the first time in my life. Now, bearing in mind, I'm nearly 41, so I'm no whippersnapper. I'm certainly not over the hill yet. But this is the first time in my life I've actually felt free. And it does sound weird, doesn't it? When someone says that, I actually feel free. Free. Free, but I actually really do. I'm sort of at a point in my life at the moment, ladies and gentlemen, I'll have to be honest with you. Sometimes, like in life and that, it doesn't always go the best for everyone, does it? You know what I mean? But do you know what? Since I found this like YouTube thing and a little thing, I've actually felt free in myself. I'm sitting here, before I used to be such a social guru. I was out and about every weekend. I'd go out on a Thursday night, a Friday night, a Saturday night and a Sunday all afternoon. Probably a Tuesday for a session if I'm playing snooker. My life revolved pretty much around going to the pub and just getting on the sesh and all that lot. And it was sort of, what a waste of a life. Every working week, you go in, you earn your dough, and you go and spunk it down the pub every Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Bang. It's no good, is it? It's no good. And when I've started doing this, it's given me a release. And I'm actually a lot fitter for it as well, believe it or not. Then again, that might have something to do with the the old Inspire video, mightn't it? All that running, Jesus. He says he's getting fitter. As he sparks himself up a burn. But I've never ever, the point I'm trying to get across, ladies and gentlemen, is I've never felt so free in all my life to express myself and do what I want to do, and I don't care what anyone says to me anymore. I never really cared anyway, but I mean, in the light of, if I've got a camera in my hand and that, and people look at you and they go, what's he doing over there? And another really annoying thing, what I've found, but it's not really annoying, but something that's like, it's sort of starting to grind on me a little bit. Whenever I fly a drone, my licence covers me to fly a drone in the open. Yeah, I've got to keep within 50 metres away from any people at any point, any building, any person. That's what my licence covers me to do. But you can guarantee you could be in the middle of a field. I could be halfway up Everest in Tibet dressed in a Yeti suit with a meat cleaver with nobody in sight for miles and miles and miles. And before you know it, the second I send that drone up, boom, 32 nutters from Parkhurst right on my foot. Alright mate, is that wrong, is it? Is that got camera? Where's camera? What's it do? I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. Go away. I'm trying to make an epic creation here and you're ruining it. I've only got like 15 minutes left on that battery and you are wearing it out. So it is funny, I don't mind. Sometimes I'm there and I've got the camera there, I'm talking away to the camera and people walk past, give you a funny look. But I don't mind a funny look, that's alright, you can give me a funny look. Don't come up and talk to me when I'm flying something. God mate, would you go and talk to the pilot of an aeroplane? Hello mate, how are you doing? Yeah, oh yeah, I'm doing good mate, I'm just about to land this plane. Alright mate, has it got a camera on it? Oh mate, go on, do one will you? And it's always the weirdo, isn't it? The weirdo. Then you get the expert come up to you. Did you know that you shouldn't be flying that around here? Actually mate, I can. No, according to regulations, yes mate, yeah, I can fly. I've got all my licences, I've done all the courses, I know exactly where I am. I've got an app to tell me I can fly here. Have a look at that. Boom. Do one, dweeby. It is funny. It is funny. When you're trying to create something, there's always something in your way. But you've got to stay cool, stay positive about it. And I don't say how I said it then. I'm normally quite pleasant to people. Hi, yeah, but do you know what I actually called the other day? This is me just I was trying to get this shot. the sun was really good, the waves were all going really well along the beach, and I was about to run down the beach, and this guy came up and he goes, hiya, what are you up to? And I went, just taking some photography down the beach, mate, yeah? And he goes, oh right, oh, what was it, a job or what? I said, yeah, actually, mate, yeah, I work for the BBC. He went, oh, do you? Oh, right. Are the BBC coming down here to Brighton Sea to do some filming? I said, no, actually, mate, what I do is I work for the weather department, and when there's beautiful cloudy skies and all these beautiful colours, as you can see, you turn around and it was just a grey, dank sky with loads of mist. I said, this is brilliant for the back photography for the BBC News channel, for the weather. And he was like, oh, really? I said, yeah, you want to keep an eye out, mate, because either tonight or tomorrow night, this is going to be on the old BBC News. He goes, well, I never. I go, keep an eye out for it, son. I said, anyway, mate, I've got to get on, because I've got to go here, and I've got to get to Manchester by the end of the evening to film Match of the Day for Man United game. And he went, oh, what, I won't hold you up. I went, no worries, mate, ta-da. And he cleared off. And then he started telling the story to his missus. You know that young man just told he worked for the BBC? Oh, it's all a bit of banter, isn't it? You know what I mean? You know I'll be doing. Yeah. Let's have a little tune for everyone. This is called Gandhi. More Gandhi songs. I'm going to change the voice.
They're the nuts. That disc's going to be changed as soon as possible, really. I'm going to change the pads and I'm putting some vented discs on there. Ooh, maybe I might get some upgraded calipers for it. You never know. Probably won't. Oh, brand new wishbone I'll put on as well. This Tricky Bricky's got some skills. There's the old engine. There's the old smoker Lee. Pump the pedal again, ladies and gentlemen. You've got to get the pressure back up. Don't go driving down the road after changing the brake pads without pumping your pedal. You got to get that fluid back in there. Pump them brakes up. Yeah. Ooh, now she's nice and hard. Oh, sorted. That's before the not that one. That was before the days of lovely old job. Look, if you look behind me there, look, that's where my trainers are, look. My trainers ain't there anymore. That's where I am now. Oh, look, there he goes, there he goes, there he goes, there he goes. So it has been a different Tricky Bricky experience. Different to the norm, ain't it? Doing the old podcast. It's even stranger now doing this without the chat coming up. That's the most random thing, because it's hard enough to do this show, talking to yourself, talking to pretty much a mirror for this amount of time without any other input. I really do see how people like radio DJs and that, how they manage to keep keep an audience entertained for a while. Yeah, I can understand why people like Chris Miles and all the famous DJs around the country and that have other people in the studio with them, because it is difficult. But don't you worry, I've got plenty more in this little canister of mine to tell you all about. And until then, let's get this one on. Still Feels Right. It still feels right. Even though I haven't got the live, it does still feel right.
Another broken plate, another called off date. We never seem to get it right. Another heart attack, words that we can't take back. We are the reason opposites attract. Once you slam the
That was a little start Turkey video, but it never ended up with that at the beginning. It's all part of the editing process. Oh, that's the bad boy I film all my videos on site with. There she is, look. You Landsy. Right, Mike. Everyone out there, you can't beat Road. Road is brilliant. This is Road. This is Road. And the podcast is Road. It really is the best you can get. It's the Rolls Royce of the audio equipment. They're from Australia, Rode. Check them out if anyone's into this audio equipment. Check out Rode. They're absolutely brilliant.
Can't you just magically turn up in mine? Then you knock on my door on the second floor and I feel okay. We just made it through and I love.
Right, it's time for a second cider. Oh, who's a lucky boy? Oh, baby.
That's how I feel about you. You make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Stuck in an endless fight like every night. It still
Yeah,
feels
boy.
right. Even the words can stay. I wanna change a thing, 'cause without you everything means nothing. You make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Oh yeah, still feels right. 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 Oh yeah.
I don't need no one to say you're complicated. 'Cause be overrated. It's so typical, you wanna give you one more try. Even though if your mind is telling you it's all a lie. Oh, I gotta
You're
wake
watching
up.
the Tricky Bricky Experience.
Cause I don't believe you when you say that you miss me. Cause where are your actions to prove me you're different? When I say I need you and you head the direction that's leading away from me, baby. I don't believe you, no. 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 One thing I love about you is your dedication. It got me dreaming at the station. On my way home, oh, I gotta wake up. This might be a breakup. Cause I don't believe you when you say that you miss me. Cause where are your actions to prove me you're different? When I say I need you and you head the direction that's leading away from me, baby. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't believe you, no. I don't believe you, no. I don't believe you, no. I don't believe you.
Hey.
Believe you, no. I don't believe you, no. I don't believe you, no, Oh, I gotta wake up. This might be a breakup. Cause I don't believe you when you say that you miss me. Cause where are your actions to prove me you're different? When I say I need you and you head the direction that's leading away from me, baby. I don't believe you, no. I don't believe you, no, no. I don't believe you, no.
1, 2, 3, yeah! You're watching the Tricky Bricky Experience.
Banging. Absolutely banging.
Lovely old job.
Well, I'm getting the swing of things now, and ladies and gentlemen. Got a little bit glassy-eyed, a couple of ciders, a few cans of lager. It's all going well now, ladies and gentlemen. Right. Well, what can we say? It's been a little while, isn't it? It has been a little while since we've had a nice little number with a certain instrument which I was sort of recognised from, that sort of like the bricklayer who played a bit of sax. So let's find a bit of sax for everybody. We do like sax. Saxophone. Where are we? Well, I'll tell you what, we ended this for a while. Oh. Messed up there, didn't I? Tricky's on the sauce. Can't give you car brakes again, surely. I need to make more videos, keep it fresh. Oh, I've got some work in front of me.
Always a handsome lad. Three, two. Look at them blue skies. It's just round the corner, ladies and gentlemen. It's all going to be great. Stay positive. Oh no, what have I done? Oh, what's he done? I was trying to select another track and I must have hit the... Oh, what an absolute ball bag. Oh, I'm so sorry, ladies and gentlemen. How can you ever forgive me for such unprofessionalism? What are we going to do? Maybe this resolve it. Oh, I've done it again. No. Right, I'm about to quit. Let's try again. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Chill Sax by Esteban Orlando. You're watching the Tricky Bricky Experience. I really need some videos about mud in them. Loads of mud. What a record. Look at that beautiful sea. Too exciting. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, well, let's get on with the question in hand. The one I asked before them musical mess ups.
Where are we all going on holiday? Let's find out. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, hit it up in the comments now. Where are you going on holiday? Why are you going there? I'll be live on the chat with you. I'll be tapping away, so don't worry. I'll be with you if I'm not here in person, right here in face, answering your questions. I'll be doing it by text, so don't worry about that. And of course, I know this is sort of like really beggy to say, but the super chat is available for anyone who wants to hit it. So anyway, on that note, I've done a little beggy thing. Let's get on here. And we will go with. I'm trying to bring back some of the old ones that I've played in some of the early videos for some of you guys who would remember from way back. Let's give this one a little go. This one's called Wandering Itch. I know from our last there's been a few requests for this over the past, so it's only right. It's very
You're watching the Tricky Bricky Experience.
Right, so ladies and gentlemen, a lot of people have been asking me. So after like, I've got the Podcaster Pro now, and I've got all the screen switching stuff, which is really cool. We've got all the sound effects now.
Doo-doo.
Got all the sound effects now. I nearly gave the game away there. The next thing that the Tricky Bricky Studio needs. dudes. I don't know, I've got a little bit of a vocal talent. Not singing, obviously, but I can do a few impressions. Some of you have heard them.
Oh, my Trixie hobbitses.
I've actually got that on the button now. Look. Where is it?
He's a bad Trixie hobbitses, isn't he, my precious?
See what I mean? I've got a little bit of Gollum on there now, and I've got my own matron, haven't I, me?
Oh, matron. Oh, behave.
So I've got all them on there, but the next thing the Tricky Bricky might be able to endeavour into is something which I've been interested in for ages, and I can broadcast it over here, and it's perfect for this. But the next thing I want to get involved with is a bit of beatboxing, because as soon as I've got these pads on here now, what I've got, I can just go bop, bop, and hit a sound effect. I thought, oh, so you can record your own sound effects, can you? So I started recording a couple of beatbox numbers. This is early days, so you're going to see from the very start, this is the very time I've ever attempted to do beatboxing on a loop pedal sort of thing. So here we go. But if I actually get a proper, I forget the name of it now, something 505, it's a loop pedal station, and the guy who does Sarrow, his name is, he does beatboxing. I'll put a link in the description for it. He does beatboxing, he's really, really good, and he does it all through this loop station stuff. But I've sort of got a loop station thing. I've got the sample pads, so I thought, well, if I record one on one, and then another one, another, keep pressing them, they might sound something good. I don't know. Let's listen. Let's try. Here we go. This is what I've done so far. It's gonna make you laugh. Cringe.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. Ah chicka mum chicka ah chicka mum chicka ah chicka chicka ah chicka ah chicka ah chicka ah chicka.
I think that needs some work, don't it? But you have been here live to hear the first ever Tricky Bricky trying to do his beatboxing on the pads. But I'll tell you what, now you've heard the first attempt, let's see what the second one's like, shall we? Because you know me, I'm a man of many talents, many hidden talents. He's a wonderful, wonderful man who can turn his way into anything he wants. Like it says in the Inspire video, they say it's impossible. Not for me! Nothing's impossible, ladies and gentlemen. We can all do everything we want. We really can. Where's my not for me? Is it in there?
He's a bad Trixie.
No, it ain't that one. It ain't that one. I don't think I've got it anymore. I think I've got rid of it. Yeah, it's gone. I had a... They say it's impossible. Not for me. From the old video. From the Inspire Succeed. Right. Let's get this little number on for everybody, shall we? Whoop whoop. Change it onto there.
money there and all. God. Yes. The beautiful Paris. Où foncé, sacre bleu. Oh, miss them days. Jenny, if you're watching, how are you, darling? That was a quick old story. You're watching the Tricky Bricky Experience. Yeah, baby. Well, that's been quite entertaining, hasn't it? We've had quite a lot of different things on the show, haven't we? It's been pretty good. It has been pretty good. What can we do next? See, sometimes, right, when you're a little bit... I sort of researched a little bit on this, what I was going to do tonight. I sort of had a few things written down and little cues of when I get in a stuck situation, what am I going to talk about, this and that. And I think I've exhausted them. So obviously next podcast, this is still very young, ladies and gentlemen. I know we did the Friday one, which was very, very short, but it was purely me getting used to the equipment and trying to get it all set up right, you know, and just trying to make it as professional as possible. And tonight I think I've done an even better job, even though I do say so myself. I think it has been a lot better. And roll on the lives again, ladies and gentlemen. It's so much better with the lives, but unfortunately that's the way we've got to play it at the moment. There's not a lot we can do about it. There really isn't a lot I can do about it. What we got on here? We got a few comments come through from the chat from last night. What we got on here? How long are you live banned for, Adam? I'm writing this weekend off. Rob, I think it's till June. But like I say, I was thinking about researching. I've already looked. I've already joined Twitch. I'm going to see if I can get a live stream set up on there. Well, I know I can. But it's whether you guys are going to follow me, isn't it? You know what I mean? You see YouTube or whatever. But I'll, as soon as I know the address or whatever, I will post it and I will put it in the community page on my Tricky Bricky page, and I'll pass it all over my Facebook page. So, I mean, pretty much I'm going to do Twitch. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to do Twitch. There's no way I can go all the way until June without seeing you guys, or not seeing them, but not entertaining you guys live right in front of you. And it's so much better when the chat's there, because it leads the conversation. One of you might be thinking about something, then you hear someone's view, and it sends a conversation into a brilliant flurry almost. It's a ricochet effect from one, it goes to another, and I find that really, really good. And it's always nice to have a proper conversation with people, don't you think? Excellent. Oh, I do love it. But yeah, Rob, that's what we're going to go for, mate. I'm going to try and get on the Twitch. Mr. Chanlan, where is he? I'm here. Oi, Adam. From Kevin, how are you, bro? From Will Sling, what happened to the bricklaying? Some bricks behind me. See, it's a brick-related show. There's a brick. There's another one. Says Tricky Brickies. Look, it says it on the tin. Doesn't say a best before date though, does it? Oh dear. What's happening tonight from Kev? How you doing, bro? Bradley, hi Adam, I'm a 45-year-old bricklayer. Been bricklaying, sorry, about 45 years. Love your channel, mate. Nice one, Bradley McDermott. Charles Vinner, have a great night. See you in the next one. This is all the comments that have come through from the last one, the last premiere. Andy Godham, how you doing, bro? Proper old job. like a proper pro. Sounds so much clearer. That's superb, isn't it? Cheers, man. Cheers, Andy. Godspeed, man. Mark Green, nearly 4,000 subs. Nearly 3,901. It went to 3,904, and then it went down 3 again. Come on. What else we got on here? Had a break. Oh, out tour, yeah, man. You had a little break since my sleep cam, did you? Was it too much for you staying up all night with Billy? Bless you. Good man. Alan J. Ask me, mate, Alan J. Oh, yeah, he's talking about me video, me beauty, me masterpiece, as I call it, me Rocky, me Tricky Balboa. You will watch out for Uncle Polly, you know. Hey, Polly, Tricky Bricky's here. What we say? Tricky Bricky's coming in, mate. If he dies, he dies. Oh, there's some of the other comments we've had through from Tom Nicholas there. Rocky. Funky Fresh. Oh, yeah, if anyone wants to tell Funky Fresh, he wants to... he sent me a message about this the other day, and I never really responded to him that much on it because I didn't really know the answer. Such a long time since I registered as self-employed. And he wanted to know how to register as self-employed. So, Funky Fresh, if you're there, have a look at the chat. I'm sure there'll be some people here who give you some links. Anyone who knows, who's done it recently, younger bricklayers, I would have said, recently become self-employed. How does it happen? I can't remember. I really can't remember. I think I did that about, well, I'm 40 now. I think I did it when I was 20, so 20 years ago. And it weren't on the internet back then. So, yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. Sorry, Funky. I could look into it for you and find out everything for you, but I'm not your secretary, bro. Just have a look on Google, mate. Find out how to do it on Google. It's got to be simple, isn't it, nowadays in this day and age? Can't be that difficult, can it? Right. What else we got on here? Tricky, that was fantastic. Blah, blah, blah. Why are you fannying around with drones? Where's the brickwork gone? Yeah, I've always made this pretty clear in my channel. It's not just going to be brickwork in here. That's why originally the channel was called Seeing the World from Adam's Eyes, because it gave me almost a license in the title. Anything I see, I can film, you know what I mean? And everyone went, why is it tricky? Why was a brickwork channel called Seeing the World in Adam's Eyes? And it confused people. And I was like, oh, why? You know what I mean? It's in the name. It's in the name. So I changed it to the Tricky Brickies. And it's all on there as Tricky Brickies and everything. But the Tricky Bricky show does everything. You know what I mean? It should be the Tricky Contractor. I don't know. I could turn my hand to everything or anything. A lot of things. Not everything. Obviously, if I could do everything, I wouldn't need to do this channel, would I? I'll be a millionaire living on some yacht somewhere, figuring it all out that way. But now, I mean, the Tricky Bricky channel, it's sort of my way of showing what I can do to the world. Not only just bricklaying, my drone stuff, and there's so much other stuff as well. I'm pretty good at magic. I will be doing some proper magic shows for everyone. And actually, while I've got the podcast thing going, that'd be even better because I can set stuff up really well for it, you know what I mean? Not actually setting magic tricks up. They're going to be done live and right in front of you. But I can set all the cameras up really well for it, get all the lighting well, and I can actually get people in who can pick the card for me and this and that. So it's going to be a lot easier to do that sort of stuff. And I can maybe get a few illusions going for you. So, eh? Bit of Paul Daniels, Miss McGee, oi oi. Shazam. Oh. Try not to hit the mic, Tricky. Oh, they are going down well. Oh. Well then.
Have I exhausted myself yet? I'm getting close, but until then we get the Aurora Nights on, shall we?
Really well.
Really well, my Trixies, isn't it? Yes, it is. Yes. He's a bad Trixie hobbits, isn't he, my precious? Yes, he is, my love.
Right. I've had a little idea. Uh-oh. Tricky's had an idea. Tricky's had an idea. Tricky's had a proper idea here, hasn't he? Just think for a little while. I thought, in my video that I did in Turkey, what's coming on now, one of the segments on that's quite a dancey little segment. We're going to probably start right from the beginning. Yeah, we're not going to do that. Let's get to where the dancey segment is, and I'll put some house music on. Let's get to it. Oh, here it comes. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen. This is good. This is really good. Let's get it all the way back up here. Here we go. Let's find it. With me, yeah? Let's hit the with me. And get the funky dance. The funky dance segment of the Turkey 2020 video.
Here's the dog eating the food. Oi, oi.
Wanna break away, let loose. I'm tired of waiting. Gonna make that move. All the neon signs. Now they shout to me and you to write our story. Wanna shape the
Let the fun begin. FS. You like FS? I want FS. The sun's going down. Let the neon turn on. Oh, the drinks were flowing, I can tell you. Ula Denise, Turkey. All vodka, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, look at it all. What a holiday. Next morning, oh my God, was I hungover. Jenny on there. The Blue Lagoon. Oh, that was awesome out there. We saw sea turtles poke their little heads out when we were over there as well. They were like popping them out, going like proper like going out of the water. Oh, in you get, big lad. We had a little water slide on our little pedalo. Look. Oh dear, how funny is that? How funny is that? What we got here? That? Oh, we got a message here from earlier on. What's this one? Who's it from? Bang. Let's have a look from the messages. Ray Corker, top man Adam. Proper grafter too. Nice one, Ray. Cheers, man. Yeah. I'm working pretty hard, bro. I'm working pretty hard. Even not doing doing too many brickwork videos over the last couple of weeks. I haven't stopped in regards for YouTube at all. A little bit, have I? You know, I've still been thrashing it out. I've still been cranking out footage and still doing it, you know, and trying to set all this stuff up. So forgive me if I haven't been doing so many brickwork videos, ladies and gentlemen. But there is only so much time one man can there is so much I can do. And I'm delivering a hell of a lot more than probably. I mean, I know Charlie bangs his videos out every night, which is good. He's got a little team around him, which is nice. So that's cool. But I'm doing everything on my jack. No one's helping me. You know what I mean? I've got a little bit of support from my family and friends and stuff like that. People pop in and that, but solely, really, the whole channel so far has just been me on my own. So what I've created so far, I'm really proud of. Oh, God. I'm really proud of what I've done so far, and I just want it to grow even more. I mean, even more and even more. So if you haven't, ladies and gentlemen, I know I say it a lot. It's quite a uniform thing to say in that, but please hit that subscribe. You'll be doing me a massive favour, and you know, maybe if you don't like everything that I do, you might like some parts of it. So tune into them. If you like the brickwork bits, they'll always be labelled brickwork. If you like the tricky bricky experience, they'll be labelled in the thumbnail as tricky bricky experience. And the drone stuff is just going to be random names depending on what the video's about. Like we've had success, we've had now Inspire. We'll see what the next one. You never know what the next one might be. It might be called Summertime, mightn't it? Or Holiday. Or Collapsing Wall. You never can tell. You never can tell. That's the beautiful thing about being able to be a creative. Whenever you have an idea, if you feel it's a good idea, you can go with it. And you just keep going. And then before you know it, you've got something on your hands and you think, oh my God, I've created that from nothing. I really did feel that with that Inspire video. I started off and I thought, a bit of a rocky theme, ding dang, how do I start? Where do I start? And the first place I think, and I find the best place to start is, what theme are you going with? What sort of music? You've got to work. Remember, with video editing, someone can create a song, I can edit my video around that song, not the other way around, because I don't create music. Or maybe I should. Maybe this is where the do 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 do. Maybe that's where this is going. I can play a bit of piano as well, ladies and gentlemen. So you never know. We might have some. You break my nerves and you ran on my brain. You never, ever, ever can tell what direction the Tricky Bricky is going to go. That's probably one of the greatest things. If I don't know what's around the corner, neither do you. You talk to any psychologist, unpredictability is one of the weirdest things people have to deal with. Let's get a bit of a footing on here, look. Oh, the big extension. Gary was waving at you there, Maria. You see that? One, two, three. You're watching the Tricky Bricky Experience. Oh, behave. Lovely old job. Not you, not you, no, no, no. You. The boo box. F-O-O-D. You're watching the Tricky Bricky Experience.
Yeah, baby. There you go. Was that pretty cool, was it? Was that pretty mental? Pretty different. I am still learning this, ladies and gentlemen, and it has been a brilliant night. And sorry to cut this short, I know, but I've been on banging on again for a long, long time, and I do try my hardest to keep you entertained, and I don't want it to get stale. I don't want you to sit here with me texting on my phone and being boring, so I am going to wish you all an absolute brilliant night. say. Always get a bit emotional at the end. You haven't seen my old mate tonight, have you? He has got to do his little appearance. Me old Juice. Don't worry, me and Beetlejuice going to tuck ourselves up in bed. We get a nice early night tonight. We can't do the the absolute mullered session every week, can we? It is only Friday night at the moment for me, but you lot, it's Saturday night, isn't it? So I might be having a little beverage. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to find out. And ask me the question next week. How drunk did you get on Saturday night, Tricky? But until then, ladies and gentlemen, I've loved doing this podcast for you all tonight. It's been really enjoyable. I hope you all have enjoyed it. And as I always say, it will always get better. We are getting very, very close now to the end of the COVID. So the guests will be coming in soon. And that's only going to add another string to the bow that is the Tricky Bricky Show. Love you all, guys. Stay safe. Stay well. Don't get too drunk. And make sure you eat some nice food. And until the next time.
Lovely old job.
Peace out. Stay safe. Pow. Don't forget to hit the subscribe.